I am Beta, your source for games in development, and this week I am finally bringing you gameplay from FireFall, which is being made by Red 5 Studios. More than a year ago, I started this channel with a video about FireFall, and I think FireFall is the beta that I have anticipated the most. I have been waiting so long for this, and I've been having a lot of fun in FireFall. What FireFall is a massively multiplayer online third-person shooter with player versus environment and player versus player modes. In this video, I'll focus on the PvE modes because they're basically two different worlds. Very, very different, but very, very fun. This game, FireFall, is a post-apocalyptic game with humans trying to survive against mutated animals, aliens, and a group of humanoids called the Chosen, who are from the Melding, which is this just bad stuff all around, basically. You don't really know what the melding is yet. You'll find out. We'll find out more as the game comes out and the story it moves forward. What you're watching right now is a Chosen incursion, and this shows you how the players are supposed to work together to protect their cities and each other. In theory, if the players don't work together to protect the cities, they could lose them and have to take them back. I'm playing as a medic. I was pretty much the only one willing to do it, and we needed it. I hadn't leveled up my medic yet, so I was starting as a level 1. It was a fun challenge for me. Most of the other players are dreadnoughts or assault classes. Those classes have good damage per second, and dreadnoughts can tank really, really well. In the distance are some recons, which are the sniper class, and right with us is at least one engineer who set up a repair station that really saved my bacon a couple of times, and it enabled me to help keep everyone else alive. Well, I try to keep them alive. You can see that a few die here and there. I really can't believe I was the only medic in this battle. But that's how it goes sometimes. Usually there are a larger variety of classes. But this was insane. This battle just kind of formed. Somebody was calling for help. They wanted to do this. They wanted to beat back the Chosen. Wanted to create this local event, finish the local event. And so I went there. Somebody said we need medic, and I went back and became medic. And it was so much fun, and just tons of people came out of the woodworks to help beat this back, because at first with our squad of 4 or 5, we couldn't have done it, but then people just started coming out of everywhere, and eventually we farmed it for a little while, and then we beat it back, and it was a blast. And this really shows the scale that Red 5 wants in FireFall. They want it massive and epic and just fun, and it also shows how the classes are supposed to work together to overcome really enormous odds. It is intensely fun. Obviously, this type of thing doesn't always happen in FireFall. You're not always going to be fighting back hordes of Chosen or whatever. There are farming and grinding mechanics, but those terms imply an element of boredom that I haven't really encountered in FireFall. Farming triggers a type of horde mode that is really addictive, and you gain levels, you grind, at the same time. It's a thumper mission, and this thing comes down, and it creates lots of noise, and lots of bugs, the aliens and stuff come out of nowhere, and you have to defend it until it goes back, and if it gets destroyed, you don't get your resources. Red 5 has done a lot to make sure that players can have fun in every aspect of this game. The world itself is gorgeous and colorful. I love that it's a post-apocalyptic shooter that isn't all shades of brown and gray. The art style it just speaks to me. I really enjoy it. The only thing that I would like to see a little change is the crafting. It's quite good right now, actually. But to me, it's not really fulfilling, and maybe that's a me problem, not really a problem with FireFall. I just like to see it feel a little more rewarding when you get an item. You put it in, and you're not really punished, but you have a chance to have a critical success instead of a critical failure. So that's nice. But I would love to see the process feel better. But really, I think I might be grasping at straws here. I am loving FireFall. I'll bring you a PvP video next, so keep watching. Thank you for watching this one.